What's up everybody, Equators here, and today we're going to be taking a second look at Raft in episode 2 of our Raft series. As you can see, I've finally got my balcony. I can look out at the wide blue ocean as long as my heart wishes it to be so. As long as that shark doesn't attack me, but I built some walls which I think provide protection against the shark because he can't flub up onto the deck and bite away. He can still attack my collector things here, but I'll just deal with that, I think, because they're very useful. I mean, I've got quite a few all the way along, and they all feed in here, so I get those. And I've got some tree crops, which are growing some palm trees that you chop down with this little old axe that I got in my hand here. And you get, from those, planks and thatch, which you're going to need a lot of. Let's eat some coconuts. Coconuts. Coconut milk is the most Moorish thing, and I've killed a shark, so I've got some meat. I built pretty much everything. I've got some nice little window things here, so I can look out, can peep out, can be like, is there a shark? Is there a shark about? Is he going to attack us? Oh no, there's a shark! And then I can go and spear him with my spear and be like, there's no shark anymore, because he did. I poked him full of holes. And here's my little side project currently. You see all this salvage that was coming in. The first episode I theorised that an aged shark had bitten through the bulkhead of our ship and destroyed it. There he is, Clark the shark. And so I'm going to build all the way out to see if there is a shipwreck. I highly doubt there is a shipwreck. It'd be a lot of effort for the developers to put in. But it'd be a cool thing to do, and I want to see if anything breaks as you get further out. But for that you need a lot of string and wood. And we don't have much string, but we can make some more. And we don't have much wood, that's why we're growing all the palm trees in our little palm tree nursery back on the boat. Not entirely sure where we're getting the soil from for those, whether we're getting fertiliser for them, but there we go, that's all we can build at the moment. But already our ship's getting a bit distant, a bit more difficult to see as we stretch out on our giant sort of pirate plank. I found out an interesting thing to do with pillars as well. When you build a second floor, you need to put these pillars in. And I think each one, I've built too many here, I think each one allows you to build both a floor on the top of it and a floor to either side in a sort of cross pattern. So I think you only need one to make sort of, so from here, this, and these two. But then you need another one, obviously, to mesh together. And I was hoping they would kind of be like the original Sims, in that you could destroy with your axe, obviously you didn't have an axe in Sims, the pillar beneath and keep the floor above, thus freeing up some floor space. But sadly, that's not the case. Oh, num num num. Let's eat some food and put some more on to cook and get some water, because why not? And so these collector things are pretty essential, I think, in order to just collect all the stuff that comes in rather than having to go and haul in every little bit yourself. Oh no, the shark is still attacking. Go away. And I have a problem sometimes detecting whether the shark is attacking because the audio... The game audio is quite quiet, so I often don't hear him attacking. I'm like, what's that crunching sound? Oh, it's the sound of my boat being slowly destroyed by Clark the shark. Go away, Clark. So I wish I had some early warning system, or maybe the audio was a little bit louder so I could hear him more easily, or maybe that my hearing was just better generally. That'd be useful. But as you can see, we already have the need for storage. The devs are adding in storage in a future update, but I just have loads of scrap because I don't make anything with scrap, so I'm throwing it away. I'm going to chop down one of my trees. I think they're ready. Yeah, they are. Which gives me planks and thatch, seemingly random, and some coconuts, which that one's going to roll into the ocean, unfortunately, but coconuts give you food and water, and I'll plant another one in your place, and I'll throw away some more scrap. This is a literal junk heap, my raft, just full of rubbish that I've thrown aside. Sorry, if anyone finds me, they're going to be like, God, this guy is such a slob, and he's half starved from just eating coconuts and shark meat. But I think I've been pretty inventive for a castaway, really. I've managed to get a second floor on my raft. How many survivors do you see that do that? I wonder if the world... I'm assuming the world has a definite size, and there is an edge to it. That seemed like that just spawned in there, so we might already be reaching These sort of edges, pushed up against the edges of the map. But I'm not sure. I'm assuming that they... Oh, I fell off. Went for a swim. So there's the shark over there. He does come back after you've speared him to death. His friend obviously comes to avenge him. I don't know why. I mean, just leave it. He's dead. I've eaten him. I'm gonna eat you too. That's what I'm gonna do. And then my Diddy palm tree's grown, and you can even watch them grow, which I quite like. Because in some games you just plant them and then they're like pa-ding, and they grow up high, or you wait a day or whatever. But it's always daytime out here in the ocean in Raft. I've seen a few people in the comments over on Itch asking for a day-night cycle. I think that'd be really nice. Because night on the ocean, I imagine, is lovely, apart from being slightly terrifying, what with there being a shark. And there's no sprint button, obviously, because your raft's going to be quite small all of the time. Although, if I was out here, say, and I saw a shark attacking my boat, if I had extraordinarily keen eyesight, then I just definitely wouldn't get back in time. He'd just munch straight through. No, I don't want to fish. I changed my mind. Oh, we'll get some more water. Why not whilst we're here? And I found that having 2 water things is enough, really. I mean, the coconuts provide some water as well if you drink them, if you crack them open. I'm not sure entirely what we're cracking them open with. Our bare hands. It's super strong. No, don't do it. I've got a wall. I know it's got a window in, but... Yeah, you like that? Me ghosty arms. Anyway, so yeah, the coconuts give you some food and some water, so they're quite useful, but 2 of these and then 1 of these, you're not going to get hungry enough at the moment. The way that all the hunger and things decay, so we're pretty much set for survival on the high seas. And it's barrels are the things you really want, because they're full of goodies. It's often scrap metal, though, which we don't need. Because I forget what scrap metal you need for, obviously, like the axe and the spear, and stairs and pillars, and what else? What else do you need scrap metal for? Obviously a tin can. Yeah, basically all of the cooking things, the cooking in the water station need scrap for, and the tools, well, the axe and the hook and a spear. You'd need it for, but not much else really. So it's just a bit redundant. It doesn't build enough things that you're going to use it up anytime soon, and so you need to store it in a chest essentially, which is what they're going to add in a future update. And then it'll be quite good. I do think it is... Obviously the game is in development. It needs a few other things than just this loop of I can build a thing and there's a shark that sometimes attacks it. It needs islands or maybe other rafts. I mean, that'd be really complicated to put in. Obviously, a lot of development time, but they've built a foundation. Now they need to work on what they're actually going to do with that foundation. Oh, I wish I had sprint. I don't think even jumping is quicker. That's a shame. Or like a little, you know those walkie things that they have at some airports? That just sort of whiz you forward and you don't have to move. Maybe auto run, that'd be nice. Or like a teleport. I mean, we seem to be quite ingenious. Maybe we could build a teleport out here. And I think we're going to call time for that today, unfortunately. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe if you liked what you saw, if you want to see more, if you want to see if we can stretch out into the grey mists and completely lose sight of a raft and maybe find a whole colony of sharks, or whatever the collective noun for sharks is. So if you'd like that long rambling sentence there, don't forget to subscribe, and if you're a familiar face around here, don't forget to like the video, it really helps out. I've been Headquarters, this has been Raft. I hope you all enjoy the video, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Ta-ra for now!